Oi. The folks. Turn off the volume. Today we are playing Sorry We're Closed. The continuation of the Horror Till Halloween thingamajig. I've got to take my brother to and from work actually all week. If I wake up a little too close when I need to take him, I'm kind of just not dreaming for those hours. We'll see. Maybe I'll try to squeeze some in anyways, but still plan on having big stream every day, but hopefully we can get through. More, something always pops up during my events, man. It's alright. Today should still be a pretty good one. Probably 10 hours. Might actually finish the game. We'll see. So, anyways, yeah, Sorry We're Closed is survival horror. I think it's kind of like old school survival horror, but maybe just some gameplay. I'm actually not quite sure. Silent Hill is done. Yep, I finished yesterday. Yeah, this is made by Alamode Games. Not sure what all they've done or who's involved. This is one that just came out physically, so I decided just to go ahead and rent it. Hadn't really been on the radar for long, hadn't really much of anything. I've heard it's good, heard it's interesting, so we'll give it a go. I did 3.5. 3 major playthroughs, and then I did the UFO joke ending, which is like kind of half a playthrough. And I watched the other playthroughs ending online, because it really just would change the end, so. I got the full story that most people will not be getting, and I can't blame them. I saw someone describe it as a masterpiece in a toilet, and you have to like dig down to get to the good stuff. I think I don't agree with masterpiece, but I agree with the sentiment. It is not Ryokushi's worst work. I think the amount of symbolism and subtext, and that it's kind of a puzzle box as to what is even really going on, where, when, how, if anything you're seeing is reality. I don't know if that game touches reality a single time. Even the old Silent Hills do. I think the puzzle box nature of it's kind of cute. The themes and the general story are pretty easy to figure out. He's pretty upfront about all of that. He definitely gives you something to chew on, but it's not like, you know, anything if you haven't read a Ryukishi novel you've never seen before. Gender identity, social norms, dysfunctional families, and stuff like that. But I think in the way he does it is a bit more ambitious, or a bit more like Silent Hill. I don't think you're going to really get that without doing New Game Plus and without getting New Game Plus Plus for the full context. So the gameplay sucks. I don't think it's a very evocative atmosphere. I think the use of music is not as strong as I'd like. So in those elements, it gets totaled by the old Silent Hills. I think a lot of its symbolism is pretty heavy-handed compared to some of the older stuff. The horror elements don't really even exist hardly, and a lot of the areas are very kind of just dull, but it's fun trying to like read every note and piece together truly what is up with this place and what's up with her in the town, and I think it's cool for that. I don't think most people are ever going to see that though, which is ballsy for a AAA. I mean, there's plenty of AAAs that do New Game Plus that are cool, like Nier and like Armored Core 6 and stuff like that. They're much better than this at that, but yeah. It's definitely not being overtly safe outside the gameplay, and the gameplay is the worst thing, so. Yeah, better than Leaper's Award. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. It's 2 people who made this game. CB and Tom. Cool. Oh, awesome. This is their debut indie. Reviewed pretty well. We'll see how it is. I've heard this is a bit more story oriented, so we'll see. Reset the capture. Yeah, I mean, it's better than Iwahime. It's better than, like, as a package, I don't know, is it better than Higginbana? It's probably better than Higginbana. The combat and a lot of the gameplay really brings it down. And like old Silent Hill, the combat's a really small part of the experience, and it's not even really that bad. But in this, it's like it's such a completely like huge focus of the game, and I think the pace kind of hurts there. And well, I would say it is better than Higginbana, but it's like you kind of have to dig into lore and dig into like all that, because that's where a lot of the cleverness and interesting stuff is. But even then, I mean, I don't know, like it's competently made combat and visuals and stuff, but putting the Silent Hill name on it's pretty rough, just because those, especially the first 3, have such a singular feel to them that really I don't even think that team probably could recapture if they were together, because they don't in 4. I saw people saying that Silent Hill F is like their Silent Hill 4, right? There's a lot of people who hate Silent Hill 4, and for good fucking reason. Like, but there's just like there's just something about it for some people. I think F is kind of like that, where there's, you put in the time, there's some cool stuff there, but that's the problem. This is not a VN, it's like a survival horror Resident Evil style thing, but apparently more story focused. I don't know much about it. It could be shit, but people say it's cool. We'll see. Didn't like it? Yeah. I mean, we'll find out. It came out on Gamefly not that long ago, so I figured try it out. I took Little Nightmares 3 off my list on Gamefly. I've heard it was pretty mediocre. It just kind of does the same thing. I mean, it's by Supermassive. It's not even the original team. What's up, Lassie? They wanted to lean back into Silent Hill's Japanese roots with the new game. It's like the whole idea of the series is always that's not set in Japan. Yeah, I really don't. It's Silent Hill in the sense that it is extremely symbolic, ambiguous. A lot of the stories told through like you looking deeper into like notes and like extra playthroughs and stuff like that. That if you just kind of take it at face value, you're not going to quite get everything. Like, it is definitely, I feel like Ryukishi kind of got that. I think the rest of the department, sadly even Yamaoka, did not. It's not very disturbing, it's not very scary. The visuals are really not that striking. The music's really bland. I mean, if you've played a lot of Japanese horror games, the dark shrine with old, like, mystic gods and, like, you know, the instrumentation they use on the music and stuff, it's all so been there, done that. I mean, maybe it's novel if you've never played, like, your Yoma Warriors or your Spirit Detectives or Spirit Hunter, whatever it's called, like, those kinds of games, but, like, it's pretty much just the same shit. You know, old Silent Hill doesn't sound like Maine, USA, right? But, like, Silent Hill F sounds like 1960s, like, mystic kind of Japan, sort of, like, exactly what you, like, imagine it. And they try to play with it a little bit, but I don't know. Some of the visuals are alright. The Higginbana and all that with the gore mix is kind of cute, but I don't know. It's not enough to carry the gameplay. Yeah. What's up, Weeb? How we doing, bud? I mean, I think they need to evolve the series, honestly, for sure, or like kind of try to take it into a different place to kind of make it, you know, kind of keep it going if that's what they want to do. I mean, they've got the remakes to go back to proper Silent Hill. I definitely think there's more juice they could squeeze out of actual Silent Hill, but after all the shitty Western ones, I can't blame them for wanting to do something a little different. And like I said, I think some of it works. I think some of it doesn't. The Souls combat, me fighting Radon randomly, stuff like that. I think that's like an immersion breaker, but I don't know. I don't think every element didn't work. It is a weird thing to say. Don't worry though. Ebisugauka. I think they say at one point, "This is my silent Ebisugauka." I think Gauka or something like hill. Some shit. Yeah, it just really rolls off the tongue. Yeah, I don't even know if there's deep connections, but I mean, it's usually so ambiguous with those games, it doesn't really matter. My Halloween costume is Iwahime, will terrify. Holy shit. Are you gonna dress as like a normal person? Or like some Japanese high schooler? Or a caterpillar? Yeah. The Giga Chad. Where you look normal and then you turn and then all of a sudden you're like ripped and like have perfect lighting and your hair flowing in the wind. The angles, man. The CG angles. Yeah, I don't know. Missing the abs? Yeah, I've got one huge ab. Pretty based. I don't know. I mean, I would recommend it in a very particular way for Silent Hill F. Like, you have to be into reading lots of notes to dig in the story. You have to really be patient with combat. If you're extremely attached to the old atmosphere like I am, you're gonna have a fight on your hands. But I think Ryokishi kind of does something there with like how you piece together the entire story. And the entire thing being... Like, I don't think an ounce of that game is set in reality. And I also don't think it's in the same time that you see the characters. It's kind of neat. It's not the first thing to do something like that, of course, but that they kind of tell a story that I feel like fits with video games where if you dig in, you can kind of try to figure out a lot of details and what's going on. That's kind of cool. But I don't know. I think they could mix that in with something a bit more overt, and like I said, I feel like the atmosphere is one of the most important things, and they just don't hit that at all. So. yeah. Silent Hill's not really scary to me, but I mean, I've played it well after its heyday. I love them, but I like the feeling of Silent Hill the most. More than the stories, more than anything. It's yeah. Well, I mean, some people still really get scared by it. It just, yeah, I don't know. It's a different, it's not like jump scary, which I really like. Yeah, no. I mean, one of the old-timer horror games for a reason, man. And even in old school Resident Evil scared people, right? You just hadn't really seen stuff like that. You think it would work better as a VN? I mean, you could definitely tell it's Ryokishi because it's like you pretty much are playing answer arcs. Just since they have to be tied to the meat of what the AAA budget gave them, you can't actually do anything special, so it's all notes and a few cutscenes and like bosses and new context and things popping up in the distance and shit. I've heard there's some kind of novelization coming out on the 30th. I don't know if that's true. Would it work better? No, I don't think so. I think it would, I mean, it would need to be, it could be in a better game and be more expertly done. But I mean, it's like, how do you have a note about the bog virus or the damn murders that he took from Higurashi? Or like some serial killer in the mountains that has like no bearing hardly on the rest of the story, but it still kind of does, and like insert that in. Like it's like a Souls thing where you're like inserting like random bits of lore to kind of cobble together the actual like thing, and then like thoughts as to like the symbolism and what certain characters say and when they say it actually do matter with some of those notes. And it's like in a VN, it's like you could just have a random collection of information and stuff like that, but usually, I mean, VNs, I mean, you have different routes, but usually it's a more flowing story, so those things would have to be woven in a way that, like, makes sense to a narrative. It's not by Ryukishi? What's in the VN channel? That how the kids say SMH? But yeah. I mean, I think Silent Hill, the old ones, are still really creepy for sure. I mean, the visual style and all the art just kind of work with that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. It's just not the kind of story. It's a story that's, I mean, it is a video game story, right? I mean, you could do the multiple playthroughs, I guess, in VNs. He does that with like Higurashi. It'd probably be more interesting because you're not literally doing the same thing. But I mean, on the flip side, it literally being the same thing with some touches every few minutes kind of has its own little atmosphere. It's just the problem is that it sucks to play, so you don't really appreciate that. You know, oh, on New Game Plus, this character is like silhouetted into like the background of like a shrine or something. You don't really capture that in a VN. It's something the player sees, and you know, your personal discovery is kind of what makes it special. But like, then you have to actually keep playing the piece of shit, so it's like, that's the problem. But I don't know. I mean, could you weave all that together into a VN? It's, yeah, I mean, you could, and it would just be a VN that is a giant like blink of an eye, like like an entirely like symbolic kind of dream world thing. You could totally do it, and maybe it would be better for it. It would just be like the fun of like figuring out the world and the events and stuff wouldn't be there. And I'm not gonna like grossly over laud like how well he does that stuff. Steam tends to not tell when these things happen. Was it like eons ago? Yet another VN has hit go to stream. But yeah. Yeah. So anyways, oh, definitely flawed. In a lot of ways, and I don't blame anybody for not liking it. I think that there's a lot to talk about there, but a lot of it is around how shit it is. How it fits into the series and atmosphere and intent. But I also think there's a lot of like lore discussion type of stuff if you like that. If you like piecing together Elden Ring's lore, that kind of shit, but in a more focused personal story. It's good for that. I was interested in every note I read. Anyways, this game exists too, so let's see what happens here. Movement style, tank or modern? I'll take modern when I can get it. Why not? Dodo's gonna play it, and then I'm gonna get attacked. Stuff like that. Guys, November just gonna be fucking VNs the whole time. I still got VNs this month. Oh, the intended experience. Thank you. Mono sound? I don't know. Probably to be retro. Since it's like going for old survival horror. I'm not quite sure. Tom and CB. Well, damn, they're right there. Cool. Well, hoping to enjoy it. Or at least there's something different, something ambitious here. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you a use case for mono audio, but it's probably really easy just to slap in. And maybe there's like a particular sound. I mean, some of these games do kind of make themselves to be played alternatively on like old hardware, TVs or something to be like nostalgic. And maybe that's part of it. Tiffany Ox, but I already feel like I'm playing fucking what was that game called? Paradise Killer. Canary. This is how Dread Delusion feels. I'm getting like a Clue for Hipsters vibe. Could be based. It looks ripped. Which is based. I'm gonna say the word based 1,000 more times. Yeah, what's the use case for like mono? Is it like single speakers from like in front of you or something? I actually don't even know. What's up, Slimy? Uh-oh. Romance drama. Good, we just finished talking about... I finished rambling about Silent Hill F. Moving on to this. I don't think this is a super long one, but old school survival horror apparently. What the? I'm playing a very different game. Music seems still. Damn, that's pretty tragic. Maybe he's trying to make up for not having a shirt by having lots of tattoos. That makes sense, okay, yeah. Faulty hardware. I mean, like I said, I assume it's like relatively easy. Is it one of those like simple accessibility options? What I don't know, it's like, not accessibility, but I think it's one of those things like you might as well have it just to have like a bigger list of options. Like even if like I don't know if it's a flick of a switch. Maybe I don't know anything about how mono audio works in engines. Good looking first person. I think this game you like shoot in first person. Okay, we got quick turn. Yeah, not much for the menu look here, but that's alright. The 70s. Yeah, as I gotta set up. Yeah, you gotta definitely have some special shit. She thinks it would be exciting to get kidnapped. This chick's extra bored, dude. I don't know if there's a bunch of endings in this. We're just doing a playthrough and we'll check some YouTube out for the rest. Nice, yeah. I got work tomorrow, but my brother's car is broken, so I gotta kinda go to and from his work all week. That's gonna make this stream a little weird. So we do not have the same work schedule. Marty. Big neck. Demons are real, man. We gotta be killing something. Oh, I'm not turning the lights off. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be a spooky one. I don't think we need that level of immersion. I haven't decided what we're gonna do right after this. Maybe I'll start look outside or the forest or something. Forest would be like a proper spooky ass game. I want to try to kind of like mix the genres around. I don't know if I'll start the next horror VN right away. See what he may just happen. I'll trade demon artifacts online. What's the worst I could have? Anything secret? I guess we'll go back to the apartment.
Oh no.
This guy looks evil. I'll say everybody looks very unique. I wonder wonder if we're gonna see most of these characters throughout, or if they just have art for like every NPC.
Oh no.
This. Say this outfit makes them seem the least eccentric, but because they're uniquely plainly clothed, it's the opposite. Although the dog collar and the nose ring are not what I'd call the opposite of eccentric. Be a relationship kind of deal. Curious how they kind of fit in combat and horror elements. What happens if we just go up? Okay. Corner. That was this character we saw earlier? Just had a total makeover. I don't remember the names. You're pouring up anywhere, man. Fuck it. You're living alone. Where do we put the... Oh, yeah, drinking water? What the... Oh, yeah, I wonder, since you can look in first person, if there's any hidden joint. Thought she was gonna clean out the fucking dishes in the bathroom. Damn. Gigabase. I don't know how I feel about the snare hit being the sound for everything. Open them, man. Cool tunes. Alright, sex demon, dude. Hit it with the og. The big finger, dude. It inserts third eyes in your forehead. I gotta talk to them. No, dude's a fucking loser, man. I'm contemplating over here. Small complaint. I'm not in love with the font. Oh, sorry, I missed that weeb. Oxy blood, oxygen? Was that one of the posters or some shit? Jesus. Big lad. It's like a big cosmic penguin crow thing. Human arms in there though. It's the underworld. Only playing the Liveless Chronicles one. What do you mean? Are you monk grinding? You doing a light 10-hour grind shift? I mean, it does make it easier, but by the time you usually start grinding, that first playthrough, if you ever do. You've gotten to really enjoy a lot of the challenge already. And there's so much crazy build stuff you can do in Final Fantasy Tactics that it'd be a shame not to be able to play with some of that. I don't think it's a mistake, man. That's the cove for the 10-hour monk grind shift. Love, personal gain, destruction. Don't know. I don't know this person's circumstances, man. How could I make a decision? Living garbage bag? Maybe that's it. What does teleport cost? 3,000 JP? I don't know. I guess it just seems hype. So they said, man, we better give it a hype JP cost. Yeah, he's like a fat crow penguin thing. He's got some human arms in there somewhere. Angel of Hope. Oh, he's got some dude's ass coming, or some dude's leg coming out of his ass. Close the eyes. Demons seeking re-entry to the Age of Glory. So what it's about, demons getting back into God's good graces, or something akin to that. No doubt. Like I'm seeing some bodies over there, boss. Do we trust a guy called the Dream Eater? I'm gonna try reading that book again. I'm going scorched earth in this, man. Maybe we will be about destruction. Oh yeah, what kind of update we talking? New playable environment, new fights, late game super boss, new costume, new bikinis. That's cool. I mean, I will not be jumping back in, but good for people in the future, and maybe I'll watch some people fuck around. The Watcher. Can I sneak in here now that he's not looking? Oh, he's too good. Removing his books. Surely now we can sneak in and see this shit. What the? This guy is a machine, dude. Said we were in the underworld, or he stopped saying it halfway through. He's like a fat crow penguin thing. It's playing with camera angles. One of the strengths of old survival horror tank controls shit is camera angle stuff. Since generally you don't have to think too much about how you move. I mean, this isn't tank controls. You can do tank controls, but camera angle's always fun. Oh, you're doing Nox? Yeah. That was a funny moment. Usually that kind of self-referential shit can get old, but that's one of the big memes anyway, so I didn't mind. When the lady's interviewing him or whatever. What the? This guy's evil? I can't believe it. Oof. Juke this guy? Oh yeah, you could do hard juke. Yeah, that's good. Funny, I always consider 9 and have some iffiness, but after 10, 9's like a fucking gem, dude. Damn, how long do we gotta go? This guy's a machine, dude. Maybe you're supposed to get hit upon. No, it has completion bonuses. Nice. I don't remember if I got any. What do you get? Why important? Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, nice little early game blast. What difficulty are you playing on? Like Lucy might care. Maybe Lucy's Lucifer. Why, motherfucker? Hard, yeah, by the way. This one's definitely more story bound. It's fun as long as it's interesting. The atmosphere, the art and stuff's neat. We'll see about her being some important person in some kind of battle of demons and the divine or something, but obviously we're pretty in the dark there, so who knows. Beaten man. It looks too normal, bro. They beat you for it. Holy, that old man's good. The cosmic horror. ask him about the nightmare. Like I'd rather stay away from him. The island. Or the headlands. Missing people. So it's not just her that's having stuff happen. Assuming that's supernatural. Rise up, bro. I'm waiting for Lucy to be a Lucifer thing. Anything with demons and like somebody named Lucifer. Whoa. Back in a few. Oh, what's up, guys? Oof, this is gonna be a hell of a VOD. Sorry, the maintenance man showed up and he likes to talk. He likes to talk a lot. And last time he was here, he didn't get his usual talk session in because it was my brother, so I figured I'd shoot the shit with him. Nicey guy, we'll just say that. Yeah, it was a while, huh? The audio still working? My ghost, yeah. And the world's best VOD right here. I asked him about the neighbor underneath us too, just kind of nonchalantly. I don't want to make like an official complaint on this guy yet, because one, I don't want to walk outside and feel like I'm gonna get murdered. Two, I don't want the old guy next door to my neighbor to feel like trying to get his ass beat. Didn't get a good feel. Other than the guy's single, apparently. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah. Apparently they've had little issues with his, some of the noise some of his appliances make, but yeah, I'm like, God. I was just like, yeah, I mean, the guy screams like 10 hours a day, and the guy's like, he's single though. I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, alright. We'll see. Maybe we'll make an official complaint someday, but I figure I put it in the air, people will talk a bit, maybe that'll do anything. Anyways, we're back. How about that? That's why I said I'll be a while, just cause, yeah. He comes every quarter or so. I should have said maintenance man, but I was in such a rush to get over there. He had a lot to say today. Hell yeah, the old war stories, essentially. But not war stories. Usually pseudo-racism and, random violent shit. He's a good old boy, I guess, but he's a nice guy. He's just got some not nice things about him too, I guess. His demeanor's nice. But he's definitely a country guy. So is this our character? Who is this? Oh, it's a show. I see. So one of the actors is somebody shows up. Sure, Bob. Feels more like an adventure game than anything. I don't know, which is fun. Maybe we'll do an adventure game soon. I've got a couple horror ones. I keep having this like feeling, and I don't know if it's my eye or around my eye. I wouldn't call it a pressure, but it's not like a pain. It's just like a bit of like a feeling, like an uncomfort, especially my left eye. It almost feels like it's more in the back. It could be sinuses. Try to the eye doctor at some point. Just get a checkup. I just worry about stuff. Hopefully it just disappears, but I know some people, I mean the caffeine's probably not help. I know some people get like the glaucoma or like the pressure in your eye can cause issues, but I was having a lot of like eye like twitching down in the muscle underneath here before, so I wonder if it's something to do with that maybe. Could be a sleep thing. My sleep's been fucked. Anyways, should probably actually talking about the game and stuff. I mean, right now we're just kind of soaking in the atmosphere and getting a feel for the characters. Obviously, there's some kind of mysterious happening going on with some kind of underworld and divinity, and her being some important person. Starting to see people too. And look at this thing. Wave machine. The demon. What's going on? I can sell this artifact. Guess we could go talk to that dude for the other guy. Oh, this guy's such a dick. Older dead girl. Lucy is mysterious. Is there anybody else to see over here? I don't think so. I mean, let's go. Let's see what the gameplay's like. The health is up. Anything special about these? Next. For me? No. What the? All of a sudden, we're leathered up with horns. Third eye acquired. Ugh. Robbing the poor bastard. Interesting dialogue. Classic. Why wouldn't I take the axe? Oh. Interesting. Oh, damn, we got stats. Doesn't look like I would be dodging much. I don't know how much I get healed from it, but maybe I should have held on to it. So third eye stuns them, but I have to be more precise. Otherwise I can just leave it. What does destroying these guys do, man? Oh. I'm dead. Can't run with your third eye. Hard to... If you want to start with this. I speed up the sensitivity. Motion sensory. How did you start so high? Okay, not a full heal. A little something in there. A little quicker that way. Okay, so you can turn some shit into other shit to actually even be able to blow it up. Equip weapon. Jesus. Old, cold, and dehydrated. Let's see what we can do, man. Done. Oh, she says like different outfits. I guess that means if you want to save ammo, you want to get close. But kind of beat the point of a gun, so we'll see how we balance it. Ooh. You can't shoot targets beyond the third eye. Okay. That's interesting. So if they get close, stun them or swap to melee. Her art and her in-game looks different. Oh, the hellhound noise when you reload. Well, I can bring something moldy to her. Help yourself. Heaven yowzes. Alright. Oh, I swapped to the other gun. The other weapon. Left D-pad. Wonder how the ammo scarcity is in this. Yeah, fuck. Damn. Quick shooter, man. Oh, this mouse and keyboard would be better, man. We'll do the motion controls. I don't know if I trust the PS5 Trio quite as much, but it's cool. You gotta check like the other world, and it's like the medium, but like probably not as fuck. The medium was special. Can I read those? No. That's not what I can interact with. So, guess he doesn't permanently go down. Might have to start running. A lot of ammo used. Pizza. Yeah. I had some fried chicken strippies. I'll have some bean meat casserole or some spinach dip here in a bit, probably. Leftovers from the weekend. Jealous? Fuck yeah. This way first. The stun's interesting for a more like evasive survival horror thing. You can have rooms full of dudes and be careful about how you use it. Doesn't seem like they reward killing either, so we'll see what we can do there. That they don't go between rooms means we can think of each room kind of more as like, you know, like old school survival horror, a bit more of like a individual little challenge or puzzle. Oh, something annoying about Silent Hill F as well. It's like, I mean, everybody just chased you to the fucking ends of the earth, man. Alright, so we can use that as a lockpick, I guess. Let's see what's over here, though. I'll give these cucumbers to her. There she is. That way. Let's go over here then. Oh, they shot your third eye. Wonder what that was. Okay. I like that he's kind of just in different places. Over time, he's not always in the same chunk. I mean, we could actually just get by him and do something different. We have a bunch of objectives. What's the bathroom? Oof. So she doesn't want just anything. She wanted something old. Something, brittle? A bone? McDonald's? I thought about getting breakfast there at some point here soon. For shits. do I? It was back down there and I'm crazy. Oh yeah. Wonder if I can just come back into here whenever. I don't know where the train was. Weird bones, bro. Anything else hiding over here? Thought that was gonna be side shit. Hopefully they let me grab the ammo still. That's cool. Thought this will just take me somewhere. Actual last thing. Full on water, man. So be it. Nice that they get stunned when you hit the heart too. I don't have to keep reactivating the third eye. Because I mean, if they didn't keep him stunned, then like the optimal thing would be like keep running like a madman and stopping and third eyeing and shit. Give you plenty of healing. Isn't this that one motherfucker in the photo in the Dream Eater's room? Yep. Alrighty. Anyways. Anyways. Got a lot of ammo. Little balls. Situationship. Like a smart bomb. A combo. So I got like a perfect. Alright. Interesting. Oh, I got so much fucking ammo. Alright, cool. Little combo shit. Might turn up the sensitivity on the motion. Turn into them little rat demons. Bossman. Survival horror. Boss. Pretty classic. And a train. Oh, that must be her then. The big rat. Is she dead or not, man? What the? We got rat. Let's use this though. How do I activate this fucking thing? Oh, that's right. I mean, I don't have like a problem with rap. It just depends if it like fits with everything else. It's like a horror vibe, right? It's fine so far. I've got PTSD from fucking what was the name of that game? You can tell, yeah. Yeah. The fucking Bob Ross. I got beef like Angus and all that was a bit much for me then. How did I activate this thing? Crying over me. He's back, dude. I like the gameplay. The combo system with the first person shooting. Luckily I got like motion controls to help a bit. Kinda cute. Definitely a way to kind of mix up, you know, running from guys, using the stun, or letting them get close to save ammo. I mean, those kinds of little minute-to-minute thoughts about how you're going to use your resources or not. Fun survival horror shit. Is Robin actually dead? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't quite a confiltrate. I like some kind of like horror or like stylish rap song would be kind of ballsy. That'd be cool. It wasn't quite there, but it's more like the tonal whiplash, right? Oh yeah, there's critters to crash. That's cute. 5 stars. Wow. Wouldn't be any different for like I don't know, fucking like classic rock song starts up. You know, that'd be odd. Looks like a fucking Scooby-Doo hallway. Is this actually gonna turn into a Scooby-Doo thing? Wonder if I could have found more food for that one chick. Oh, wow. Some of these actually work. Most of them don't even fucking exist. Resident Evil 4. Well, not quite. There's no back end behind the staircase. Alright. What if I don't want to blow up Daryl? I mean, he doesn't seem like a very cool dude. Little Jester Dan. Kill them all, why not? Is there any reason I would hold on to these? I mean, I'm just gonna assume I want to sell them for now. Max damage. Longer stun time. Pistol damage. Water bottle capacity. Let's do pistol. Another pistol. I don't want to get the water bottle capacity, but then I can't get the pistol. The stun time's decent. Uh-oh, the Raiders hit the field. Does that one have the meme ones like Dark Knight and all that shit? I heard they cut some content out. I don't know if they cut the jobs too. No DK. That means there's no dancer? Not the other one? Dancer and Barter, I know, okay. I never got the DK, so I don't fucking know. Think about like rap soundtrack. That's not something you see too often. Or hear too often. I think Mad World probably has my favorite. That one didn't really fit. But it was also very consistent. Like the whole thing was like the same artist and was most of the songs. Ickenville definitely had my least favorite rap tracks. I guess Persona has some tracks and stuff. It's like that's really about any genre is fine. It depends on how shit works. Blues. Demon in Hat. I'm guessing you could skip a lot of these like little side quests. The demon designs and stuff are cool. Fucking rat wearing the fucking flamingo outfit. Chef Armando. Sour and crunchy. I see. So we already used one of them on the wrong person. Not too surprised. I figured there might be possibly another one after that failure, but... A lot of side areas to walk around in. Seems like you could just walk home whenever. I'm guessing they'll let us go back too. I mean, that one chick and this dude. Maybe you show back up for other reasons. It's the save thing. Sounds awfully good. Too good. I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers, but I'm actually curious if there's like a true end with like a bunch of extra shit going on. See if we can get like just a like cursory kind of blast. There's ending. Look, apparently mostly just changes the end. Maybe some other stuff. do we care about getting their axe back? The operator Lucy. Hearing a little bit of everybody's favorite, some Sadie. I like a lot of the environment and shit. Cool atmosphere. The character portraits are kind of different from the models. I don't love the character portraits. They're distinct, which is cool still. And I guess if we're going for the more like erotic demon look, definitely fits. Cool track. Nice Godzilla statue. Jesus. Benedict has some Gigano eyes. On the other side with them, then some fucking Find a demon that seems to not have your best interest in mind. They guard the door. Being it for the solitaire. Playing fucking Doom. Your gigantic PC. Oh. Off we go. Relationship drama. Alright. Whatever the fuck they were. Wonder why they gave me the option to use it, but then I still have to manually put it in there. I mean, I guess the act of manually choosing to do it, it's like puzzle in some instances. Otherwise, it's just kind of auto. Damn. Just a normal motherfucker. Alright, bub. Postman Creed. help you somehow? This reminds me of an SMT demon. Lucy did not end up how I hoped. My slaves. A lot of naked folk in this one. God made everyone too sexy. Can I help them at all? No one lives near the optimal location. This would be a pain in the ass, not have like an elevator or something. Hope you'd be getting a cheaper rent for this much walking. Wanted to check out the top. Good. Be bored. Fuck you. Anything change? Seemed like it. Nothing of value. This chick's stinky as fuck, too. I'll wait till next week to bathe. I'm definitely taking the slow burn approach. But I'm curious to see what all their side shit is. Yeah, dive into the world a bit. Gameplay seems neat. It's definitely a smaller part of the game so far. Which is fine. Definitely more of like a story adventure game thing. Pretty relationship focused, but there's nothing wrong with that. Kind of depends on the angle they go for. If it's all kind of style with relationship drama as like a backdrop, as like a vibe, or if it's actually got something to say about relationships that hasn't been said a million times. See how like an angel and demon kind of rift. Kind of brings something fresh to it. But as of right now, the gameplay and the general vibe of the environments and some of the music has been the best part. I'm not like annoyed by the dialogue or the story or anything, but you just kind of show up, you're cursed. Everybody knows an angel or a demon, and we're just kind of rolling with it. We'll see what happens. I'm too attached to anybody. Am I supposed to care about this front person? Horseman? Hopefully she's not so desperate that she goes for the demon freak. I don't know any of these people, man. I feel like Robin's the only one. Doesn't seem like they have a super ulterior motive. I mean, they definitely have a motive, but the whatchamacallit. Matilda. Meat Mania. Let's go. Guess so. Bar. Now we're in London. I don't even know that. Get back, never. Something happened to Violet. Mr. fucking Rizlordian. Say, maybe I shouldn't have started here. Aquarium level? That's cool. There's some cool variety, that'd be fun. The Matilda Shrine. That's cool art. Oh yeah, we just read about her missing or whatever in the paper. Where's Marty? The best of buds. Marty Groovy. Wobble time. The random NPCs, the super normal looking people. There's like your main characters are like extremely over the top. Okay. I work for tomorrow. Got to see if I can get back in time to pick up my brother though, or drop my brother off for work. Otherwise, he's gotta find his own path.
Oh no.
Wouldn't the demons know they're being hunted though? Gonna go with the Robin route. Kind of an asshole, man. Nice moves. True. Look, man, they gave me some ending where I'm super passive, whatever, man. I'm hoping to go more with the Robin angle. Maybe it's just because they're the basic ones, but... Or maybe it's because turning down everybody everywhere feels more like a secret thing. Even if it's not. Not too worried about it. I'm not invested enough to... super be ass, man. Why should our chick have to, like, try to attempt to romance something that's trying to fucking fuck him up? No matter how mindfucked they are. We're mates. Postman Creed. When are we getting the Creed romance, dude? Seems a little ignorant. I wonder if I went and should have talked to Oakley. I already talked to him once and then did what I asked for, but... Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Two more. Two more doohickeys. McGuffins. Okay, they give you another opportunity. This is the door to the underworld. Oh, it'd be nice to give them an out. I mean, what, are we just gonna take over the job? That would be kind of not as cool, but... Who knows? Let's go talk to Oakley one last time. And the rat would have been really bad to bring in here. I guess they give you the option though. Five stars. Right. Nice. Glad that worked out. Glad I came back to check. Alright, off to the gameplay. Wonder if turning down the dancer lady and helping Oakley with Daryl will lead to I mean, it wouldn't be. Maybe it'll lead to something good all around. I mean, maybe he'd leave the bar. Maybe she'd take it over. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't think I really like the idea of like saddling up with any large demons, especially if they're offering her a extremely idyllic, perfect Hollywood way out. Hopefully we didn't miss anything, but I've been giving it probably a pretty heavy shake, so. I think how we travel a bit. A lot of games will just kind of warp you to places, and I feel like the travel or being in like movement in like a level like a train is kind of like a fun thing. A bit of an atmosphere. Some games kind of just cut that bit. Yeah, let's do it. I'm definitely not siding up with the Duchess. I'm just exploring dialogue options. Maybe I should be careful. The big choices have seemed like actual ones they throw up on the screen. Aquariums are a cool setting. I'd say too many horror games I've played with an aquarium, except, of course, the most powerful horror game ever made. Sound of Drop Fall into Poison. Go on. You want me to sing more of its praises? That's all I get, man. Anything else and I'd be cursed to eternal damnation for lying too much. Stepping on cockroaches does much? Alright, I'm gonna take a quick piss. Might get a little snacky too. Back in a few minutes. Well, the snack, I want to eat stuff that's gonna go bad. Maybe I'll wait out for a meal and we'll take like an hour break. Maybe. I was like, oh, I've been playing for 4 hours. I've been playing for like 3 hours. What the fucking, the chit chat. Took a little bit. What the? Fucking big old fucking roach. go to the shitters, man. I have a heal in there. What's this lady again? Yeah, we fucked up on that other one. Oh well. Save point. I want to eat now. Yeah, you know what? I think I might eat now. No point eating super late. So I'm gonna take like an hour break because everything I would eat right now would not be something I could just eat while I'm playing, and I already took a huge break to talk to the fucking maintenance guy. So sorry for the kind of disjointed streams for the early part of the horror month. Like I said, I've got to carry people around, and obviously not gonna work. If that's normal. But I'll be back in like an hour or two, hopefully less than both of those, but we'll see. Probably like an hour. And then we'll probably go for another 4 or 5. Still some meaty streams. I don't think we'll finish today, but maybe tomorrow. I think we're planning on Outbreak for maybe Friday or just someday beyond that. That'll be the last day I'm taxi servicing, but I don't think that'll get too much in the place. Yeah. Otherwise, after this game, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just gonna play it however I feel. Like I said, I took Little Nightmares 3 off the list. It's apparently kind of just... I remember what I said. I shouldn't check Discord. I'm trying to talk.